If you're a brand in 2020 that does not have that foundational content, you need to by now. All right, welcome to 2020, everyone.
Going into 2020, I feel like we're past the whole do I need video situation. Any brand with a good head on their shoulders knows for a fact that video is an absolute must for any good digital marketing strategy. In the past couple years, I feel like everybody's adopted it and are using it, or at least trying to use it at some level. At this point, it's a matter of how to strategically use it within your sales, marketing, training, and HR initiatives across the board. What we're seeing a lot of at INDIRAP with some customers, and the caveat and the kind of wall that they're running into, is that we'll produce 10, 20, 30 content pieces for a brand, and when we do that 20, 30-day follow-up call to see how that content's performing, or is there anything else we can do to assist, what we're hearing back from a lot of CMOs, founders, is that, oh, the content's just sitting in Dropbox, or, oh, we posted it to Facebook or put it on YouTube, and that's kind of the end of the story there. When in reality, what needs to happen is that this content needs to be recycled and distributed across multiple digital platforms over and over again. It needs to be chopped up and cut into multiple content pieces. And in doing that, the brands that we're working with are able to get a better return on their investment. They're able to get a better return on the content that they've produced, and they're able to take that content, remix it, and use it across all platforms, across sales, training, HR, and marketing.
We're really excited about a lot of brands being interested in training content recently. A lot of people don't think about it at first, but training costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of time over and over again with the same person saying the same thing, and that can really be done well in video. That's something where we can film the training once, add graphics, make it more engaging, and it's something that your brand can use over and over again, streamline that process, and make sure that everyone's getting the same information. And it can be accessible at any time. You can put it online, let your employees know where it is so that if anytime they need that information, they can do that day or night.
So I think the focus should really start with figuring out how you're going to use content in each department of your brand. How you're going to use it in the sales department, what the issues that salespeople are facing in terms of outreach, in terms of explaining what the process of working with your product or service or company is, and integrating content at those levels to automate and make that job easier for the salespeople out there doing outbound, or the inbound people that are getting questions on the phone in regards to, oh, well, how does it work when I sign the contract, or where do we go from there? And having deployable content that can easily go out and move the buying decision forward, move the sales process forward. If I'm a real estate developer that just put up a big development and I shoot lease-up content, not only just shooting lease-up content, but taking that content, chopping up into amenities, model units, neighborhood, and then cutting that up into multiple paid ads that can be deployed throughout the year to grow lease-ups, Really getting granular and creative with not just creating one brand overview or one lease-up for a development, but really figuring out how we take this piece of content, chop it up, and get the maximum return on investment across our brand with the content that we created. That's our focus here at INDIRAP. That's how we're seeing the success with our clients. And that's what's really driving content in 2020. That's what's going to be driving our own internal content that we use. That's what's going to be driving our social content. And that's really what's going to be making things happen and moving the needle for any brand out there looking to take content to the next level.
A lot of brands, now that they have that base content down, are looking for more creative ways to show their branding, and that's where commercials can come in really handy. These commercials can be anything from voiceover to just images, something that really shows your branding, gets people interested and gets people clicking in your website looking for more. And that can also be done in paid ads or reused into content like email blasts, email drip campaigns, stuff that allows this one piece of content to be reused and recycled so more people see it, there's more interest, there's more ROI.
So marketing your business online is constantly changing, and before it was all about using organic posts to kind of get in front of as many eyes as possible, and that's not necessarily the case anymore. To really kind of get in front of as many people and the right people, paid ads are definitely the way to go. I mean, don't get me wrong, social content, organic content is still great and definitely necessary, but paid ads are what's really gonna get you where you want to be.
That's also why we've added INDIRAP Social Club to the mix. A lot of our clients we've seen in the past have had this awesome content, but then not really known what to do with it. So We've introduced INDIRAP Social Club as a way to help our clients take that content and distribute it in the most impactful way possible, to use your social media to the best it can possibly be used, and to communicate your branding in another way than just your website and your sales team. It's a way to let your brand sell itself and allow those social media platforms to do the work for you. It's also a great place to put ads and allow people who are already looking for something like your brand to really catch on, see your brand's values, see your brand's culture, get interested, click to your website and learn more, follow you, be reminded of your value on a daily basis, weekly basis. So 2020 is really about upping creativity and finding unique ways to reuse the content and repurpose the content that you already have.